This is the art of storytelling. There's a couple of key factors that you got to take into account when it comes to building a story that one will not only care to hear, but care to remember. I'm here to break you down with a couple of foundational things that'll help you become a master of telling the story. One, lay your foundation, and that's knowing where you want to go. I like to think of this as the 3 P's: your personal, your profession, and your passion. When it's personal, you're talking about something that you typically won't tell your everyday person down the street, and even your closest friends and families may not know about you. It is something that has deeply affected you for better and worse, and it's something that either given you post-traumatic strength or post-traumatic trauma. You got your profession. Whether it's something that you wanted to go in through, something that you're currently going through now and you've learned, or something that you've been through in the past that you don't even want to go through again, this is something that, again, affects you deeply. Passion is something I like to describe as, I'll do this for the rest of my life. Whether I'm a homeless person or on top of the world, this is the one thing that'll bring me peace. Figure out where you want your story to go based off this foundational step, and I guarantee the next 8 things I'm about to throw your way is going to be cake. 1. Happiness. This is where you are today, or was your day one. This is where the place you could have stayed in doing whatever you wanted because everything was okay. Were you a child that had a good home that you were always taking care of? Were you in a relationship where really doing nothing at all or doing just as much didn't require any growth or change? Everything was just fine. But then everything always changes, and that's the one thing we have to recognize. And this typically happens with a want. Now the want is what pulls you away from your happiness. For better or worse, it is a compelling factor that says, you know what? I'm going to be taken away from this. And that leads you straight into the unknown. This is where you gotta grow. You're outside of your comfort zone. And the only thing that's gonna help you out is knowing that you gotta get over it and adapt. Now, adapting is the change that you had to take. The mental, physical, emotional, or spiritual change that in order you to achieve the reason that you wanted in the first place that took you away from your happiness. But then, because of that change, you must identify the consequences and the ramification. Because you achieved this great monumentous thing, what did you lose in order to do it? Was it worth it? Now this takes you back to being the rebirth, the new you, the phoenix that has risen from the flames to say that because of the situation, I have came back again. And this once unknown thing has become the experience of my life. And this makes you reborn. Because of that experience, because of the journey, you have grown and changed. And find yourself back in happiness again. Take these 8 foundational steps, apply it to the foundation of the 3 P's, and I guarantee you too will come out with a story that's one for the arts. This has been The Art of Storytelling.